Lootlads.
Ah, that's that.
Welcome to the weirdest vibed Wednesdays we ever had. Genuinely, I don't know where all of this is coming from, to be honest.
Oh no, this edge. Oh, what the fuck? Welcome.
That's a grimy ass edge.
Welcome back to League. Oh,
Surprise! That was just a figment of your imagination.
Yeah, no, I'm an idiot for even just thinking that was a grimy ass edge. Look at me. Am I missing anything up here?
I thought I saw grime.
Time to grime, time to crime.
Time to mime. Yeah, good job, pal. Yeah. Just use your fucking pressure washer. You're all in one tool to get at it.
What? I don't know if you're catching the audio, but that was definitely an eagle, and I don't see it, and that's a threat.
That sounded like a seagull. Seagulls are fine, dude. They're just after your fries. Oh no, the capture froze, dude. There you go, you're back. First your sandwich, then your fries.
What the fuck, dude?
I'm having no lunch today.
Alright, okay. Where are we at? 2% clean. You know what? This means nothing to me right yet. I'll just keep going.
Why'd you even check?
I don't know. I thought I'd be like clever and like be smarter than other players who play this game. But I'm an idiot.
I don't think there's very much you could do
I can clean
smarter than any other player in this game.
I've seen some dumb people play this game.
What have they done different than you?
Just, not check the other nozzles or really apply any sort of logic to like some clean. Like they would just go, all right, moving on, and then like do this and stuff.
Didn't you, for the first fucking 5 minutes of this particular clean, go into that section and just wave your fucking spray nozzle around?
You got to see how effective it is first, right? And then you're like, oh, well, it's not really not that effective because you really got to get a good stain on this, right? Like, ooh, look at that. Look at that, and that, right? Like, you can't just willy-nilly a surgical instrument like this pressure washer. Yes, I'm going to do open heart surgery after with this.
I would rather you use like one of those tables that.
Who is the doctor here?
I guess it's you. You have your doctorate in doctorism, and you're still spray washing trains. I mean, I guess you gotta have a hobby.
You gotta.
I suppose what's more relaxing, right? Like sitting down or getting some shit done, getting paid to spray metal.
Exactly.
Spray trains, bright red, definitely decorative. Will get dirty as soon as another. Like, I'm surprised that it's not getting caked on with sand as we speak. I guess it's not a very windy desert. Either that or the ground is just so fucking dense that even like it just can't get kicked up. Although there are tumbleweeds here, but because the tumbleweed is just rolling down like a marble, I feel like it's never going to stop until it reaches a incline. So maybe you're just on the world's like first smooth desert.
This is a lot goofier. I was hoping I could like, just like, but it.
What are you trying?
I don't know, man.
You could describe it. I'll probably understand.
I'm just trying to be inventive, just
You're trying to push the envelope on PowerWash Simulator.
Just trying
the game
new
that's been
things.
played by everybody.
Okay, I'm just trying new things. Like this is something special. All right.
Is it?
Okay. All right. I think it's neat.
I need you to specifically describe what you think is neat.
So there's like with the onset of job-esque simulator type games, for some reason making a cultural zeitgeist in some sort of like circles. I think this is the one that does it the best. Because there's like a computer repair simulator and like My Summer Car or something, which actually is probably also a good one.
My Summer Car, I don't think is a like chore simulator. I think it's a make your own fun with chore simulator.
Well, yeah, it's kind of. Well, you still gotta like make your car and still like
but
race it.
That's a choice. There's so much other content that you could enjoy without doing the car.
Yeah.
other
think that's
than
the main
the
bit.
car.
But like, it's still kind of like a job-esque simulator.
I'd count that as Swedish simulator as opposed to an actual car sim. And its car sim stuff is really good, but you can spend hours in that game with more and more stuff to do, vanilla, and not even touch the fucking car.
Which is fair. Actually, I shouldn't be trusted with a car.
But I feel like in terms of like job sims, this one is just the simplest like neuron activating thing.
Oh yeah,
so
and that's probably why people enjoy it.
Of course, it's the best way of doing it because people, I think people inherently love clean, and even if you are a person that just can't understand or do the clean thing, either due to like a just a behavioral thing or you just don't want to do the chore because you view it as a chore, it's very much a like it's a very easy thing to do when the thing that you are cleaning just goes bing, completed. You're like, is it really? Hell yeah.
If I had a Bing every time I folded laundry...
Yeah,
dude,
I feel like a lot more people would want to do laundry.
you can look over and see my pile of shame anytime.
It's weird thinking about the job simulator genre of games because a lot more people will want to clean in the job simulator than they do in real life.
Right? Makes you think.
Does it? I think
Like
it's...
the book Hate My Wife.
Where is this coming from, Devin?
It's just a nomenclature of like technology is ruining our will to do anything. So like, you know, kids can't click the book because they don't understand because it's supposed to be an iPad joke and old people are getting out of touch. So it's like, why clean when I could go clean in a video game? Ooh. Which leads back to, I think all the kids should actually enter the mines for a little bit if they're going to play Minecraft. I think you're required to at least do one mining activity before crafting mine.
We're going wild, and I know we had domestic dispute RP earlier, but
This is where you're putting your foot down.
oh no, okay, yeah.
The children yearn for the mines, Chris.
I don't. Okay. Granted, the mines will have because. Unironically, I think if we put someone in a mining situation where you yourself have a tool in which can shape the land, and not even in a big way, you're just chipping away at a big fucking stone wall, and occasionally you get little nuggets of things that someone you don't know and will ever meet will just turn into like tools and stuff. I think a lot of people will be into that, but that's just a job that's not expected of you anymore. So like I don't know what I'm saying here, but I think yes, children and inherently people in general do want the mines in any case.
They yearn. A simpler time.
Are you saying that the Earth's gotcha of I'm gonna break a stone wall, like a natural cavern underneath of me, with my own two hands and this pick, and I have a chance to get gems and stuff? Like that's just nature's gotcha.
I cannot overstate how much I love the term nature's gotcha. That is superb.
Absolutely. So when you're clicking on your fucking Honkai Star Rail or fucking Nikkei, you know, getting your agents and what have you, just remember where that came from, and that's almost dying in a cave trying to get gems.
Hell yeah. You want that booty PNG, you gotta fucking weather the carbon monoxide potential.
That's gonna be the real dystopia of like, you want your PNG of waifus, you have to go into the mines and get me several 1,000 tons of iron ore, and you're like, gotcha. That's
understood.
Gotcha.
You bring back the tons and you just get one that you already had, and you're like, fuck.
Oh, then you gotta go back, dude. You had to save up for those 10 pulls, because everyone knows if you save up for 10 pulls,
yeah,
you get a guaranteed rare.
Your chances go up.
And unfortunately, in real life, there's no forgiveness system, so the percentages don't go up.
What's the Costco bulk buy on PNG asses these days?
You can bulk buy PNG asses?
Well, like that's what we're saying, like the 10 pull PNG bulk ass.
Well,
like,
it really depends on the task, I guess. If in the future you get paid in PNG asses,
which I mean, like, is that really dystopian, or is that just a future we all want?
I mean, what's the minimum wage version of a PNG ass? And this...
Yeah, you really gotta commodify it first before you,
And it's gonna be real sad, because, like, someone's gonna be like that PNG ass more than the other asses and be like, man, why would I want to swap for... Maybe that's how you get society to balance itself, in that some people like the gotcha pulls that are just, like, common, right? Like, some people like, oh, I need to use my SSR pulls because they're better at clearing the missions in the video game, but, like, I really want to use my waifu, the common rarity person with, like, just a dog. There's a dog on there, and I like her because she has a dog.
that should be a valid choice, but you know what, those.
But what I'm saying here is that some people want the SSRs because they want to acquire, like, the wealth of the system and what have you, but some people are good enough for the common rarity asses.
That's me. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
like,
a common rarity ass kind of guy.
Yeah. Like, some people enjoy that, so that's how you get societal differences of, like, yeah, I'm a doctor, but I really just want my common waifu, and I get paid in common waifu, so that's really sick. Like, I get my PNG asses at common rarity, and that's all I want in life. And then some people are like, oh man, I want my SSR lifestyle. Like, I can't live without my SSR, like, 5-star level, maximum level, blah blah blah. And it's like, all right, well, now you got to do the work to get the SSR.
You got to bring me back some diamonds for that.
There you go.
Them's just the rules.
So that, like, look, I feel like we've evolved from, this is a jokey, like, really goofy way of splitting up society and, like, rewarding them for their effort in the mines, to a reality that I think a lot of people would want. I feel like if I were a dictator or a way of deciding how the future goes, I feel like that's it.
I love that any conversation after "if I were a dictator" is always very normal and healthy.
What are the lootlads, dude? Like, come on. I compared myself and, in fact, am God in this lore, so...
I like the fact that if you want to whale, you have to put in the work.
There you go.
It shouldn't just be given to you. And I think that is how wealth should be, right?
See, here's the thing about, like, are the asses transferable? Because...
Oh, no.
No?
God, no.
But how... Alright. So what you're saying here is, for the system to work, every individual needs their individual collection of PNG asses.
Correct. Otherwise, society collapses. If you can just... Because that way you can just, like, you know, bundle up the asses and give it to one person, and then they could, like, you know, like, I've got 10 of this ass, so I'm going to up it to a different type of ass.
Yeah, but, okay, so who's distributing the asses? Like, there needs to be a collective ass bank, otherwise... we're saying that these are SSR asses, but much like actual, like, money and dollars, they lose all value once you are able to print them and get more of them in the economy.
Well, yeah, well, that's why we want to keep them locked down as much as possible. Otherwise, we start losing the way to, like, control the value of them.
So is it the government that is rewarding the behavior of work and, like, societal stuff?
Yeah, because it's like, you know, the IRS, or the IRS, sorry.
The IRS. So how do we pay, then, the administrators of this ass system?
They get their own ass.
They get their own ass?
We've
So
replaced
like,
cash with ass.
Yeah, yeah, but, like, in this society, ass is non-transferable. So we're pitching essentially
It's the ass potential. Like, that's the tradable concept. Like, you have to develop an amount of ass that you can attribute to yourself.
Hold on. I think we can... Why don't we create a utopian society where, if the government will provide, based on the services in that country, everything that everyone needs to survive, including, like, raising a family and what have you, and the work incentive, because there's no money anymore and asses are non-transferable, are in fact the PNG asses that we keep making.
So, really, we're just making, like, a very excellent system of universal basic income.
And you look at yourself, and you look at, like, your current currency, right? Like, would you rather have $20 or the ability to get every grocery you want at all times because you're a part of this society, but you still have to work, and then when you get your work reward is in fact a PNG of a anime girl's ass?
Yeah, because it will still incentivize people to build value in whatever whatever they choose to
Yeah.
like put themselves in. So like if it is the mines going mining and stuff like that then we've got now raw materials that we can refine into, I don't know, fucking cell phones or whatever. But that person has earned their like 5-star ass.
There you go.
But they didn't have to. They could have been happy with like the rare ass that they pulled from like delivering papers when they were younger. But because like you could still live off of.
Wait, question.
So
are we rewarding the workflow of people with packs of asses or specific grades of asses?
Well, it's a chance to pull grades of asses. That way we can keep people going back.
All right, so it's not we're rewarding, so we're not rewarding the people with the ass that they want, but the chance to pull the ass that they want.
Exactly. So that's how we can still control people. Like this is a dictatorship, right? So you still need to find some way to exert control over the populace. Otherwise, you just don't have a dictatorship, right?
I am the ass dictator.
Yeah, exactly.
I dictate which ass you get.
Yeah. So like you just got to work the system in order to make like the people who work the hardest. Obviously, we're not going to give them the ass they want right off the bat.
Why?
Well, like you can give them like, oh, I would like this ass, but like the real ass I'm going for is this one. That way they keep coming back to work.
So we're doing like an opposite desire sensor.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm up for this sort of corruption where...
Well, see, now I've shown the corruption that's inherent in the system because,
You've played your cards type of deal.
Yeah,
Like,
of course you're not going to be, like, okay with it, so I'm going to have to get you executed, but...
But look, all right, I was going to say I'm the dictator, yeah.
You're the idea guy, and, like, it was a great idea at first, but, like, now that I'm the, manipulative, real piece of shit asshole bad guy that reveals himself in the middle of the second arc, then it's like, oh shit, okay, well now we've got a common enemy.
Well, what's the goal here? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to like take over the world with anime asses?
I mean, if possible, that'd be cool.
What's the plan afterwards? All right, so you're the dictator of everybody.
Yeah.
Are you just collecting the asses? Like, how are you? What's the point?
Just so I can like stay home and not have to work so hard.
You want to take over the world so you don't need the work.
Pretty much.
We created a utopia completely made from and for anime asses and rewarding people with them.
Yeah. And
you are just that the entire ordeal was just so that you could take a vacation. Hey, man, I'm down. You could just take a vacation.
Yeah, but like I don't have the funds to like really keep that up. Like it's like retiring early.
Well, okay, even in this system, we made it a utopia. You could just like not work. The only disincentivization for not working is you don't get anime asses.
Yeah, but like I had to make the system in the first place.
I feel like if you're this far to make the system so you don't need to work, I feel like you could just be happy with making a system that runs itself and makes people happy on virtue of getting gotcha pulls.
Yeah, that's why like every 1 in 10 you get a chance for where you are.
Then why am I dying because I know the corruption in the system?
Well, are you going to help me?
Why not just remove the corruption?
Are you going to help me perpetuate the corruption? No, there has to be corruption. It's a dictatorship.
Why? Have you seen too many movies, dude?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't watch movies. I read books.
You read too many books about corrupt politicians, dude.
Just because bad guys. Oh no!
Just because a lot of dictators turn out to be people that are just power hungry, it doesn't need to be power. You could just really be passionate about the ass politics and economics.
Yeah, I mean, I am enough to get by. Just like any other man, you know.
Here's another hot take. NFTs could have popped off so fucking hard if they instead of going by we're supporting art projects, but we're not actually. We're just going to be rug pulling on our own system. Imagine if it was fucking gotcha. Imagine if it was just a big old gotcha conspiracy thing.
Could have been.
I would have participated in the fucking NFT gotcha if it was presented to be not to be fucking what's the word I'm looking for? Awful, hurtful,
damaging to artists.
Yeah. If it actually did what it said on the tin, as opposed to like NFTs were essentially the real life artistic equivalent of those fucking joke cans of peanuts. And that's the biggest compliment I can give that.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's some good shit.
Like, imagine going into it and seeing the base description on the can of peanuts being like, so you're saying that investing in these NFTs will support the artists that came from. They're totally not computer-generated, lazy hack versions of, like, artistic pieces, and there's no style because we just put the style, quote-unquote, in a random number generator. Like, okay, I'm just going to ignore all that because it says on the tin that, like, it supports artists somehow despite most of the money going into the investors. And I don't see how, actually, that artists get paid from the system because they get cut out immediately. But, you know, I'm just going to open up this can of delicious, delicious art peanuts and invest in what I believe in, and then the fucking actual cobras come out.
It's fucking right for the eyes.
They go right for your eyes, yeah. And then they lose 15 grand or whatever. Some people lost a lot of money off of that.
It's hilarious.
Look, I don't want to perpetuate that tragedy is funny, but that tragedy was very funny. You got what you deserve on that one. I don't even know why people thought that was a good idea. I'm not going to discuss NFTs because I don't actually I understand them enough to make fun of them.
That's all you need, really.
I mean, there's not very much to understand. Here's a PNG that people claim is an art project, but here are all these other art projects, and I'm like, okay, fair enough. Like, what are they for? And no one could answer that question. Like, art is just there to look at, and you're like, good. Why would I want to care about this one PNG of a randomly generated monkey when there are billions of other randomly generated monkeys?
Yeah, what makes this one better than that one?
Well, you see, we only ran the number generator 10,000 times as opposed to infinite, where you, really, we're just making money off of not pushing the button that we can use to generate more. And I'm like, why is that a thing?
This is like, you know, if the country's so poor, why not print more money situation?
Yeah. I'm an economist and I'm very smart. I'm gonna buy the monkey.
Invest in monkeys.
Here's the thing about that too, is like, even if, for example, right, like I make a digital currency, and that digital currency has no tie to any real world money because I said so, and I want it to be its own thing and its own value and its own worth, such as crypto. Hold up. And I have the ability just to make more of it, or God forbid, just fucking take it.
True. We do love a run pull.
See, here's the thing about banks is that if all of the... No, I'm not going to go into this. Cause everyone knows where I'm going.
Let's get into the banks, Chris.
Everyone knows where I'm going with this, and I don't know enough about the economy enough to say, like, any absolute truths, except for if the banks shut down and decided to fuck us all up, we as a society not only have guns, but also alternatives, such as, yeah, we're gonna just put value on something else, fuck off. Like, if everyone stole, like, if one person stole all of the paper money, for example, why would we...
replaced all of it with PNG asses.
If someone replaced all of the money with PNG asses, and it stole it all, like, 100% of the wealth is on one guy, what's stopping us from just not using money? Yeah.
just finding them one guy and eating him.
What are they going to do? They have money, they have technical resources that no one else has. And that no one else can use because they have all of it.
You know what technical resource I have? Knife and fork. Get in my tummy, rich person.
It's really funny. Also, you saw the grossness on the on that.
This?
No, right below it.
One sec. Just finishing up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, make it ding. Yeah. And then right where you're staring at, where the gun's pointing? Underneath of it.
Oop. There you go.
Anyway, what I'm saying is not revolutionary at all, but it can cause a revolution. Yeah, monkey bad, really funny.
Really boils down to just monkey bad.
Look, I have no hot takes. I don't study it. Any economist would probably be like, I could see why people are interested in it, and I could see if done right. Here's the thing, if done right, could have actually been an investment, but everyone made a fucking fool of themselves, and now no one trusts it at all.
Correct.
So the next NFT rug pull nonsense... Actually, no, I'm pretty sure it's just going to be the exact same thing. It's going to be the Beanie Baby situation.
That's really all it was, yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's literally the fucking packing peanuts in... Or not packing peanuts, but, like, opening a peanut jar or peanut can, and snakes come out. Like, it's exactly the same thing. If you can't answer what is this for, what's the point? And I know it's like... I know people got them on the... Well, people aren't adopting it, so, like, we don't have any use for it yet, so you might as well get it early. And I'm like, cool. I'm gonna keep spending my fucking USD.
Yeah, but Chris, the blockchain though.
Yeah, but I can't feed myself off of monkeys.
I mean, I can, but like I'm not allowed.
Okay, I can eat the monkeys, but I'm pretty sure they're protected and technically cannibalism.
Technically cannibals.
Do you think monkeys are people?
No.
If you give them names, they're people.
True.
That's my take on that. You know what? We can just skip the actual like fake monkey talk and real monkey talk. Real talk for the monkeys. If you give them a name, they're people.
I hate going on monkey talk. Or start with shit at the camera.
Is that racist? Not all monkeys throw their shit?
But monkey talk, that's all it is. It's like, ooh, you know, it's like, you know, you go on human talk and they're doing all those like lip syncs and fucking TikTok dances. You go on monkey talk, they're throwing shit. Like it's just nature of the beast.
So, I think I've explained this before, and it might... it definitely proves that I'm not hip with the kids. I absolutely detest, and that's no fault of anyone using the apps alone. I hate that blank talk is a thing.
Really?
Because it's the blank section of TikTok. But, like... What if there was an actual TikTok is the thing? Like, not everything is blank talk. Oh yeah, I watched some blank videos on TikTok. Like, all right, fair enough.
It's hard to get into, I guess, a rabbit hole on TikTok. So when you do, you're like, oh, I'm on fucking, I don't know, snake talk.
I feel like that the amount of people that say, yeah, I'm on fucking snake talk, not specifically snake talk. I know the first thing you're going to say is like, oh yeah, I fucking hate it when all of my fucking people go into snake talk. I feel like if you go on snake talk, the fact that the phenomenon of you being on and having a word for snake talk means that there is enough of a algorithm that puts you on snake talk that you might as well say, yeah, I'm browsing the snake tag on TikTok.
That's the thing, like it's a weird system. And it has definitely not figured me out at all.
I then therefore would not want to use the application.
I mean, that's fair. I'm not saying like I'm not a defender of TikTok. Good lord, absolutely not. Like that's just a way to lose time out of your day to do anything that you want to do.
But you use it.
What's that?
But you use it.
Yeah, but like I'm not a defender of it. I drink energy drinks, and I shouldn't say people should drink energy drinks.
It's a supplement that will like that you believe works on you.
I mean, it helps. It weirdly helps my tummy sometimes.
There you go. You're defending it because it helps your tummy sometimes.
I'm not saying it's going to help everyone's tummy, so I'm not going to say, like, guys, let me tell you something. I've got a product for you. It's called the Monster. It'll solve all your tummy. What do you mean you're dying because you drank 3 of them in a day?
Well, at that point, it's their fault as well. Look, all right? I feel like you're missing the point of my particular speech.
I feel like we're just talking past each other.
Oh, absolutely. Welcome to the podcast. Actually, we're bringing that back.
Did I finish everything up here? Is it just on the side now?
I think it's just on the side. Yeah, you didn't really get that much on that side, evidently from looking down at the pathway. Yeah, I think top side is okay, but I can't really see the grime.
Grime.
Is it a crime to be grimy? Or is it because a lot of crimies are grimy?
I think it's that one, yeah.
A lot of the crimes are grimes?
A lot of crimes are grimes.
It's not the grime's fault. It's just that, you know, some people that do crime sometimes are just grime.
That is absolutely true.
Yeah.
And, like, it's sad that, like, there are people who are grimy who deserve better treatment, but you know what?
Could they just ungrime themselves?
They could. But, like, you know, it's a lifestyle choice. You gotta respect it.
People could stop being grimy. That's fine. Like, You can do grime, but you have to do the time. Or you look. I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
This is you're trying to find wordplay.
I'm trying to find wordplay, and it just doesn't exist in my brain. And I don't particularly care. Just maybe if you have the option to not be grimy, why would you not be grimy? Or be not grimy? Anti-grime.
Is there a situation that would facilitate you forever being grimy? Like, I'm a pig farmer, and what's the point?
Perma-grime?
Yeah.
Well, like, the nature of your job is that you have to be, like, it causes you to become grimy, right? But I feel like the after effects of that, you could just, like, degrimify yourself, even temporarily. Like, I don't think people in general want to be grimy,
yeah.
But, like, just because you're grimy some of the time doesn't mean you're grimy all the time.
And, like, what's the level of grind that you would say, like, this guy needs to get work?
I'm a particularly skeevy person when it comes to, like, grime on myself. So, like, any amount of grime is bad grime, in my opinion. But I understand due to certain circumstances that you can't degrimify yourself at all times. So, I don't really have a level that, like, as soon as if you reach 20% grime, I'm not going to talk to you. It's more so, like, if you're 20% of the grime all of the time, and that 20% of the grime has been there for days, I feel as though that's a behavioral issue that, that would benefit me not to speak with you or like at least mention it. Here's the thing: I'd mentioned it before I would stop like excommunicate the guy who is grimeful, because I feel like if I saw him in 2 days, right? Like he was 20% grime,
yeah,
and then 2 days later he's exactly the same 20% grime. Like he just hasn't washed the grime off. I would probably ask first, hey, what's with the grime? I gotta ask.
Gotta know about the grime.
I gotta know about the grime.
I'm dying to know about your grime. What's your grime policy?
And it's just like, I feel like generally people want to be clean, like degrimify themselves. But I understand if you can't degrime, because some people can't. And some people won't. And I feel like if you won't, I've already been predispositioned not to associate.
All right, what am I missing?
Now, crimes, however.
Crimes? Sick.
I could talk to you about crimes all day long.
Boiler, cab furnace handle, cab.
You missed the cab furnace handle, the Cabford hand.
All right. Let's go back in here.
Ooh, it's chunky.
Still chunky?
I mean, it's good. The bit rate on the recording just like absolutely tanks sometimes, especially when you go to the menu. Oh no, he's too short. He's banging his knees, dude. Are you in crouch mode?
I am not.
You should be. I feel like you were a lot taller. Oh, it's because you had the step stool. I see. Oh my god, you weren't? Man, this... So I don't like trains.
All right. Is this the speed controller? Yes. What else is in here? Just like some handles.
Grime free.
Here. Just doing the legal cleaning, don't worry.
So, as a note, because I know you can't see the timer, we are due to exit this line of thought. But I will allow you to clean the train because you are very close.
It's very close. It's like right there.
We can't convenience store them again. We might as well clean the fucking train.
It's when a spooky lady pops out and you're like, all right, well, now we gotta go.
What circumstance did the spooky lady pop out?
Well, we have to like open the boiler. There's been a body in there the whole time.
That is a spooky lady. Oh goodness.
Well, cat for his handle. Like not. Oh, that. Wolf. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see why that would be awful. I feel like it's the stream in is delayed because you hood and then you went up. Oh my god, the dings, dude. I can see why you missed it, because I thought it might have been just the whole wall type of deal.
Okay, alright. Are we happy with this?
Are we all right? Ooh.
Cab steps. There's something with this bit here, too. And I just don't know.
Use your grime vision, dude.
We're trying to grime.
You're griming. There you go.
Because it said there's, what, 99% on the cab? Oh. Yeah!
Get fucked, idiot. Idiot grime. And then the boiler needs some work.
Boiler, cab steps, the other side. Coal car panel. Okay, so that's still the big thing. Oh my god, furnace pipes? What?
99% is, anything above 90%, I'd feel like it would be acceptable to leave. Because it might just be like water inaccessible type of deal.
Oh, wait.
Waiting.
If we click on it, then it kind of like highlights specifically what we're looking for. So it's somewhere on this.
I think it might be on the other side. If I had to guess.
There's birds screaming.
Yeah, but no one's purchasing my monkeys, so like... Oh, grime!
But where is it?
Also on the panel. Maybe on the other side of the panel too?
Oh. I thought we were so close. We could have had it all. Damn it.
You can do it. I believe in you. Unless you're like 20% grime, in which case I'm not speaking with you, apparently.
Ah.
Look, I don't make the rules.
Is this
Except
how
I
the channel
have made
ends?
the rules.
A misunderstanding about grime?
I mean... I've said my piece.
You knew that with what you with. Wish.
I believe in you as a person to understand that there's a certain level of grime that I need you to not be. And again, there's a forgiveness period. It's not like I'm going to cancel out all grime. I physically can't cancel out all my grime. I'm probably like a good 10% grimy right now. And if that's too much for you, I'll accept it because I myself as a grime hater.
Well, you gotta stick to your principles, right?
You gotta stick to your grime, dude.
Yeah. Otherwise, you just look...
I mean, what's worse? Me saying that, like, I detest grime, and therefore, if you're grime incarnate, I don't want to speak with you, or me being grimy, despite being anti-grimy, and not fixing it. Like, I feel like that one's worse, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
if you know and you don't do anything about it, then are you any better?
That's me being a hypocrite.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's worse.
It's on this somewhere.
So when are we starting our society that's based solely around rewarding people with anime PNGs and asses?
God, the sillier the better.
Not really, though.
This one's only doing so much for me. Almost done, Chris.
Furnace panels, furnace pipes.
Jar over here? Somewhere? Hey.
Aren't the panels and the pipes inside the cabin?
We'll never know.
Provided you can get up there. It's really funny that you can't get up there for some reason.
I did before.
Yeah, I don't know how you're not.
So now we just got to do a little bit of parkour. I am mashing the fine grime button and I don't see anything.
Grime is not in your vision. Perhaps is it low? Is it a low grime? And also, these things need to be clean. Where was the grime, dude?
I'm trying.
Trying to find the grime.
And it...
Wait. Oh, wait, no, that was just a reflection. Never mind. Man, you're doing such a good job. Even the reflections, like, yeah.
You had me really excited for a second there.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't let it happen again.
Look, I'll make sure once the society happens, I'll slip you another gotcha pack.
Thank you.
Yeah. I know that's all we want in this society is just asses, I guess.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What else is the point of society? Why
What's
are
the
we
point
making
of
this
life
far?
as opposed to just like a nice ass? That's gross. But also, accurate. I can't, I can't dictate what the people want. Except that's the point of the society, I think.
I think that,
Yeah,
that's
I think
the
that was
whole point.
I think it was the whole shtick that we had going on. Maybe I'm not the best dictator.
Too kind.
Too kind.
You gotta be ruthless.
Look, I want everyone to have their own anime asses. It's fine.
A chicken in every pot and an ass in every PNG.
There you go.
Yep. Ding. Ooh. Okay, that's it. We gotta be done, right? Like,
It would show you if you were done.
what are we missing? Just missing run boards, and we're missing smoke box.
What the hell's a run board?
Great question. Let's find out.
That's a run board like the number board?
That thing.
Oh. I thought you...
Oh.
I mean... Oh.
But where's it running to?
With the train.
Is it running from?
No, with.
Ooh, okay.
That's why I said with the first time.
Yeah. What's the... Oh my god.
Whoa, dude!
You know what? Look. I
That's
apologize.
just an angle you didn't see yet.
I just apologize on behalf of, like, society.
If you're disappointed with your polls, like, just work harder, though. I don't make the rules, except I do in this case.
They're specifically trying to be the ones that make the rules, you know?
Yeah, we're establishing the rules, but like, look, you get your gotcha polls when you spend your time in the mines. And if you're too old to, get your children to. There you go. Oh fuck, we might be back where we started, maybe.
I win. Wow.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Getting down low.
Get us out of this fucking mine stream.
I'm on the floor so that we may leave. Oh, fuck.
That was not 1% of the grime?
We did it.
Check your watch. Is it 100? I gotta say, this one was wild. Next time on Loot Lads, we're not cleaning ever again.
Oh, I can sprint. Give me my
I'm
sandwich,
coming
you little
back,
flock.
son.